You know, I talk to a lot of guys who want to improve their lives, and they're always kind of looking for a shortcut. Even the way they ask the question, it's like, man, what's the one exercise I need to do to build arms like you? Or what's the one thing I could do to get abs? Or what about this? Or what about that? It's like they're always looking for a shortcut. It seems like they're always trying to see what they can get away with, like how much they can get away with, instead of seeing how much they can actually push themselves. The average person never really pushes themselves. They have no idea what it's like to strive for excellence every day. Instead, what they do is they'll skip a day here, they'll slack off there, cut corners, and then they'll say shit like, oh, it's not so bad. Oh, I deserve this. A bunch of bullshit like that, right? Or they say, or my favorite one, oh, you know, it's better than nothing. And they end up working out 2 or 3 and they say, oh, it's better than nothing. No, nothing is better than something. Because when you only do a little bit or half-ass it, it's worse because it gives you the illusion that you're actually making progress. But you're not. The real progress comes from consistency every day. And not only is the consistency, but actually pushing yourself. Like sometimes people make fun of me in some of my videos because I go like super hard. Everything I do, I'm an extremist. And they'll say shit like, you don't need to weigh all your food. You can just eyeball it or something like that. You could, but I'm going to be a little bit more accurate than you, even if it's just 1%. But I'm doing that on multiple different levels. I'm getting with my diet, with my training. Everything I do, I'm trying to squeeze out every bit of victory from everything I do. But here's the thing, it all adds up. So if I do 10 things 1% better than you, that's a total of 10% better. And over the course of months, that's going to add up. Over the course of years, you can't even fucking catch up with me. Instead of trying to see how much you can get away with, like see how far you can push yourself. Right? Sometimes when I talk about my workout routines, people will say, oh man, you're going to overtrain. You're going to overtrain if you do that. Find out, motherfucker. Fuck around and find out, because you have to go too far in order to find out how far you can go. If you never go too far, you'll never know how far you can really go, how much you can actually push yourself. Oh man, you'll get burnt out if you work 12 hours a day. Will you? You don't even know. You're just saying that shit. Go find out. Go see what your actual capacity is and work at capacity. Work at capacity every fucking day. Go all out. And the beauty of that is you'll find out not only what your capabilities are, but if you do that over a longer amount of time, what happens is you'll be able to stretch your capability and you'll be able to actually push harder. Before, I was just a one-man show, but then I get employees and I'm trying to work them as hard as I work, but they would get burnt out. Like motherfuckers would start getting sick and catching colds and shit. Soft.